Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That woman with the smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? And happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend, a relaxing weekend. We stayed inside. It was raining and pouring, but I think the rain has finally stopped. It looks sunny out, so I have high hopes. Good morning, everybody. Before I say hello to everyone, I just want to let you know some topics are going to be a bit uncomfortable. But it needs to be talked about, and I never thought in my life I would feel bad for Fruity Beauty, but yet here I am. Yesterday, for a split second, when it all came out, right, for a split second, I'm like, I remember everything this bitch said about me, right? Laughed at me every time I stream snipe, she brought it up, but I kept paying attention to her ex-boyfriend's Facebook, and like, it kept getting worse, what he was sharing, right? And then I remembered how I felt when it was done to me. You feel violated, you feel assaulted because what happened wasn't consensual. I remember the knot in my stomach that wouldn't go away. I remember the anxiety 24/7 that literally felt like I was going to die. And it doesn't matter who it is, no matter who the person is, nobody deserves what's being done to her. Nobody deserves to be revenge corned. Nobody. I have to be really careful with my wording, so hopefully everybody can catch on to what I'm saying throughout this live. I feel bad for when she sobers up because I know she got a whole bunch of weed, right? And she's left with the decision that she made, and people are laughing at her, and more is going to come out. Like, that's going to suck. So if you're listening, Chantal, I don't like you, but in this moment, please listen to me. I had to talk to somebody when this shit happened to me. I had to. You think you can handle it, but you can't. No matter how strong a person is, this is going to affect you. It has to. And you need to report him. You need to make him stop, because as from what I saw yesterday, there's videos on his Facebook, there's audio from when you guys were hooking up, and he's offering these things to Keemstar for $100 or offering more, the full length of them. Right? I don't understand how he does what he does when he's on probation and just got out of jail. These are the questions I have. Let me say hello to you guys and then we'll get into everything. All right, let me start from the top so I make sure I don't miss anybody. Hello, Ard, Fighting Irish, Sniper, good morning. Hello, Boomer. Hello, Sherry, Melted Sunshine. Free the people. Ricky Bobby, Miss Mountain Lion, hello. Keto Cross Stitcher, hello, hello, hello. Ruby Soho, hello to you too. PQ, Insolent Violet, I'll be better tomorrow. Yesterday he posted it in his cowboy hat. Sue, I hope you had a good vacation. Let's see. Nope, no fucking way will I feel sorry for her. That's okay. Everybody has to do what feels right to them, right? She's vile. She's disgusting. She's nasty. But I don't think unless this has been done to you, like, I mean, maybe it has. I don't know. Or maybe it just happened to me so freshly that, like, actually, it was like way over a year ago. But, anyways, maybe I just remember how it felt. Like, I don't know. At the end of the day, if women aren't looking out for each other with stuff like this, I don't know. That's pretty bad. I'm not calling you bad. I'm just saying this is how I feel, right? Like, there's people sharing clips on Twitter. I won't be sharing that at all. In fact, I was very careful about what I chose to share, but just know they compared her floor to the floor in his video. The patches on the back of her head, the back hump, the green dress that was crumpled on the floor. This was all very recent, right? He was in her apartment. He's the one who put the cat tree together. She asked him in an email to put it together. Remember when she was being weird and saying she was having company over, but she wouldn't tell us who? I think it was him. Remember how she said she slipped and fell, but she thinks she broke her ribs, but she was acting fine? I think she was live for like 9 hours with rib fractures. Why did she really go to the ER? My brain has been thinking, think of what he supposedly gave her before. She said he gave her gonorrhea, herpes, and was it trick? What can he possibly have given her now? Like, she should be scared, right? She should be very, very scared. She got what I get it. I totally get it, Kelly. Good morning. She's really sinking her own ship. I mean, now is a good time more than ever to get help. Like, when we're struggling with our mental health, we make bad decisions. We do. We do. Yeah, she needed meds for STIs. The year of the horse is wild. I actually believe in this astrology and sign stuff now after seeing all the karma. I don't want to see the return. I don't either, Aaron. Hello, Dastardly. It's like, why would she go with him for one night? She needs help and to be off the internet. She needs to. Like, she needs to go away for 6 months to a year. And she needs to go to rehab where she has to do therapy and meetings every single day and she has to be accountable. Here's the thing, like, she played a part in going back to this guy, knowing what he's done before, right? But I still don't think these videos should be on Facebook and circulating the internet. I don't think so. But again, if you are loving this for her, I'm not judging you. I guess I'm just saying how I feel. Like, when it happens to you, it's fucking awful. It is. All right, let's go to Twitter, you guys. Hold on. So we're going to start out with when shit hit the fan, she freaked out on Salah for flirting with Issa P. Do you know this whole time, up until like whenever all this shit went down, I had no idea who Issa P was in the chat. Whenever she said the name, I never saw that person. I always read their name as Yushepi. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyways, not Yushepi. Issa P was flirting with Salah and Chantal freaked the fuck out. But you know when somebody's cheating, how they always accuse you of cheating? Like, that's the reaction she was giving. She really is the most desperate person I've ever seen. Ron, hello, good to see you. Let us talk facts. Exactly. Get the fuck the net, and it's bigger than her. She needs to go get help. It can't get much worse for her. Like, she's a danger to herself at this point, right? She can't make any good decisions. Every decision she makes is worse than the next one. At what point does her family step in? And I know when you force somebody to get help, I mean, it oftentimes it's a battle, right? Because the person has to choose to do it. However, this is what I will say. Wait, where's my chat? Oh, there we go. Um, at least it'll save herself from herself for a while. I think of all the times I was shipped off to rehab. Regardless if I left after 3 months or whatever, I was a little bit safer for a while and I wasn't making horrible decisions. So the girls are a rare breed. Good morning, Nicole. She dragged her family through the BS. Pete's paid for it. Her family has. Dee Dee's mom, purely innocent people. I get that. I'm still going to take a stand with this revenge corn stuff. I'm not saying Chantal's a saint. I'm not saying that I like her. I'm not saying all is forgiven. I still stand by, I think she's useless, a waste of space. I don't know many things, but I'm gonna take a stand where something that happened in private that you didn't know was being filmed should not be put on the internet without your consent, right? I'm gonna stand with that. Um, I still despise her. Most days hate her. You have to know her ex fucked up really bad to make me sympathize with her for like even 2.5 seconds, right? I don't think unless you've even heard all the stuff he was saying and posting, like it's fucking bad, you guys. And it's her. The audio is her. She's even out of breath and doing what she's doing. Again, the green dress crumpled on the floor in the video. It's her. She tried to say, "How do you guys know it's not Dee Dee?" Because the patches on the back of your head, the green dress, and the hunchback. I mean, that doesn't look like Dee Dee to me. Too bad. Okay, Holly Go Heavy said the perfect definition of borderline personality disorder. Too bad this is as far as it gets with her when she realizes what's wrong and she hurts people yet does nothing about it. For decades, a self destructive mess of a life. So, this is from her 9 hour meltdown.
This is how I fight with him, though. I flip out and I insult him like bad. I just want to hurt him. Like when I'm angry at him, when I'm angry at him, there's nobody in the world I hate more. But when I'm not mad at him and things are good, there's nobody
Hi,
in the world
Lori.
I love more.
Hey,
You know?
Julian.
So exhausting. Oh my God. This is how I fight with him, though. I flip out and I insult him like bad. I just want to hurt him.
I just think that you need to never talk about anything he does after you doing what you did. Seriously. I mean, if we're supposed to believe you guys are married and taking trips to Malaysia and he's eventually going to come to Canada, you cheated on your husband with that guy. I need to stop saying his name. With a guy with rotten teeth, a crack pipe, and more STDs than I don't even fucking know. Rapstick said she leaves disaster everywhere she goes. It makes me feel for her family and Pete's. All the others are a waste of time. I really think she needs to get tested. Like, seriously, if you think about it, this guy gave her all these things before. What are the odds he's kept it in his pants since and has only slept with Dee Dee? Like, what does he have now that she could have got? When I say she's a danger to herself, please know that I mean it. This guy that supposedly put cigarettes out on her, she had him in her home. Her home! Anyway, Salah came on, talked about their Malaysia trip. He flirted with Issa P and she flipped. She said, "I can't believe you do this as a married man." He says he's done with her, gonna block her. She says she already has a new guy, which is nattered. I mean, is Salah supposed to be jealous? Because as bad as Salah is, nattered is definitely a downgrade. Chantal, where's your husband? He has her blocked. He's probably hanging out with his little boyfriends. I don't know. Your mom's emotional support carrot said Chantal has been talking to Natard since Christmas. But how dare Salah talk to female beezers in an open chat? The hypocrisy of this fat arse narcissist. And then that. Again, have you ever been cheated on? You know how the person who's cheating is always accusing you of things and it turns out they were the guilty one the whole time? That's Chantal. So, Foodie Beauty swore she'd never say the R word out of love for a disabled child, then knowingly drops it in a rage and adds no brain in your head. So, which is it? Promise or performance? Because that sounded like neither care nor growth. I don't. Nah.
You are full on retarded. I'm sorry, I have to say that word right now. I don't care. Okay? No brain in your fucking head. You are full on.
Yet you had a guy that put cigarettes out on you in your home just the other day. I know you emailed him yesterday, by the way, Chantal. He showed it. You told him that he ruined your life and he promised that he wouldn't talk about you on social media. Now is a really good time to reflect and ask yourself what part you play in everything. Like, this is all shitty, right? Like, I don't envy you right now whatsoever, but it all could have been avoided. Speaking from somebody who's been revenge corned, it could have been avoided. Like, it's shitty. It sucked. I went through that. I didn't deserve it. But had I not trusted somebody who kept saying they would never share pictures, I mean, that was the telltale sign, right? I would never. Yes, they would. Anyways, I had to look at what part I played, and it sucks and it's uncomfortable. But many things we go through are avoidable. Have you ever stopped to think about that? Think of all the shit you've been through in your life. Some of this stuff you probably didn't deserve and you couldn't have avoided it. But there's a lot of things that we could have avoided, right? Like heartache by trusting the wrong man, all of those things. Oh, did I already play this? Yes. She's not going to care or grow until she has to go sit with herself in rehab. So this is what I do know. If she doesn't go get help today, things are only going to get much worse. She's not going to stop messaging him. If she had any intentions of being done with him for good, why isn't he blocked? Why is she still talking to him and emailing him as of yesterday? He's not going to stop, but neither is she. It was her. He fixed her hair. Yeah, he did. After she cut it in a manic episode, I noticed it was more tidy after her visitor. I shook my arse at Gorlick and got what you asked for. Honestly, if I'm being... Ooh, this is going to be hard to swallow. I saw red flags and I choose to ignore them. So I guess I did get what I got, you know? All these people saying he has a history of XYZ and I thought I was going to be different. I wasn't, you know? He's still a douchebag, and anybody who thinks he's a changed man, I feel sorry for you and what it's going to bring. I told Bridget, I said he was a Trump voter. She hates Trump. I just thought that was funny because like every day she goes on tangents about and like rages about Trump, but like she was dating a guy who voted for Trump 3 times. Like, how mad can you be at Trump? And I told her that it was going to end badly, and it did. It did. Sometimes my mental health was also shit. That part right there. I guess this is where I speak from experience. When your mental health is shit, you make poor decisions. You do. It's like you're incapable. Your brain is so fucking jumbled. It is. You ignore things that you shouldn't. Maybe because you just don't have the energy to care. I don't know. I was definitely weak. I was gullible. I didn't love myself. So there's that. I don't know. Foodie is a lifetime movie woman. This is very true. She's dumb as a rock. Garlic bread. He supports Natter, by the way. That's what I do remember. I used to fight with him about that because he thought that Natter did no wrong, and that he was accused wrongly. I wonder if he still feels that way. Anyways, Foodie kept saying, you can't meet a man in your own country, says the woman who Married a man from Syria living in Kuwait. Could you not find anybody in Canada, Foodie? Or did you run out of people to pay for over there? Crochet with Ashmi said, yeah, that's not what you said last night. You said he had to fix the bathroom, not his business. I do remember. Okay, so it turns out Salah outed her and there was no trip to Malaysia. She just was hoping that he would take her for her birthday in March. Anyways, but remember, I guess he had to cancel it because his bathroom needed to be repaired and it was going to be so expensive. Well, now it's because of his business.
You're busy. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think, because I know you're busy with your business. Anyway, whatever. You're busy. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think, because I know you're busy with your business.
Strawberries, how you know we're going to Malaysia? Maybe one day, thanks. Not sure to go there. I'm busy with my business here. It was a bad day for Chantal. This is what I do know. No matter how you think your life is going, at least you're not repeatedly going back to a crackhead who gave you STDs, you know? So pat yourself on the back if you're not married to a husband who wants to shit on you or a wife that wants to shit on you, or if the only sex you can get is from a man who's infested with more things than all of the countries put together, okay? Anyways, Holly Go Heavy said, anyway, whatever. We love when Foodie Beauty gets caught lying. Why would she plan a birthday trip without letting him know? That's pathetic. So she's raging at Salah for flirting with her beezers in chat. She says she's done with him. I just want to take this time to remind you that she cheated on her husband with her ex-boyfriend and he was in her apartment. I guess I could speed this up, huh?
Just go away, Salah. Go away.
Do you think at one point she was trying to ruin things with Salah because she knew what she had done? You know when people cheat and then they try to get you to break up with them? Have you ever been through that? Just me?
Fuck, I'm so over all men. I hate them all. You can all fuck off. Like, after what I went through with K-Bella, you fucking flirt with people, like, right in front of me. Go fuck yourself. You're disgusting, and you too, Isapi, you're gross. You're a skank. What the fuck? I can have 2 lesbians. Get a life. I'm sure your husband's a cuckold. He lets you talk like that with people, like, to a married person? Fuck you.
Salah lets his wife sleep with other men.
You're disgusting. Who does that? I don't want her in here.
Why are you blaming her?
Like, especially after what I went through with that fucking slut with herpes. No, it's over. Like, there's no reparation. Like, there's no trust. You're a fucking dog for what you did. Fuck you. I hate you. And don't ever talk to me again.
Why does she assume K-Bella has herpes?
Fucking weirdo. Oh, it's not flirting, right? If I even smile at a fucking man going to get a fucking falafel, you won't talk to me for 5 hours.
Okay, I will go then. No more group trips. You need help with your mental health. I will block you now just for what you said now. Nice to meet you guys. And then he did a peace sign.
But you can invite all these women on a trip and you can, like, you know, be like you're naughty with a devil face. Right, that's real nice. You're disgusting. You actually make me want to fucking vomit. Like, actually throw up in my mouth. Go fuck all kinds of fucking whores. I don't care. I really don't. Because trust me, there's so many men that I can have.
Nattered? So many men? I don't even count him as half a man, do you?
Like, honestly. I'd rather be alone. I'm not letting, like, I was so, like, making so much good progress being alone.
Is that you, Ron?
Like, you people know.
Ron, are you still here? There was a Mad Hatter.
Especially if you've been what I've been through, like, you know? Fucking weirdo.
Green peanut machine. Remember how she described how his parts looked? Like, how could you willingly go back to something that's green and swollen? Like, desperate much? Again, I still don't think she deserved to be revenged corn, but she needs to hear these things, right? Like, how stupid can you fucking be?
And me acting this way is not my fault. It's yours. That's how you are.
That's what abusers say. When I got slapped across the face, I was told I deserved it.
Cheat and bullshit, and then you fucking turn
I made him do it.
it around on me and say I have mental health problems and I'm not good enough to be married to. Oh yeah, well, don't worry. There's other people who think that I am. Trust me. And you will suffer watching me be happy and get remarried. You will suffer like I suffer. You will suffer. You will suffer. Trust me.
Okay. You will suffer. That's going to live rent free in my head. It's right up there with, I want my ears.
I'm so done with men. I'm done. And I know you're like, whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm talking to someone else anyways. I don't give a shit.
She's talking to Nat Turd. Here's another.
You don't want to give me attention? You don't want to say, you want to say that I'm not good enough for you? Someone else took your place. Bye. Actually, I don't want anybody, but I'm just saying.
I don't know how to break this to you, but Nat Turd doesn't want you. It's very clear on Facebook. He did it to humiliate you and show that you would go back to him. And you did. Many times.
Attention from a man is too easy. I don't care about that anymore.
Hi, everybody coming in, by the way. Hello, hello.
Disgusting. Wallah. I mean, I'm overreacting. Okay. If you knew how pissed he got anytime, if I called another guy naughty and put a devil face.
I wonder if you were the one cheating the whole time and that's why he hooked up with Kay Bella. I'm not saying it's right, but I don't know. I feel like you've said how much you haven't cheated way too many times. Like, you've been loyal, you cheated before, you know how it is. You said it too many times. You were actually outing yourself. Anyway, she rages about him. Ends up she was the one cheating. I guess this is what she was mad about. So Issa P said, if I can't be a mod, I'll be a third wife, Salah. Salah says, yeah, Nina, a lot of time to meet the Beezers in person and hang out all together as a family or friends. Nothing inappropriate. Could be fun and changing the routine of boring life. Nothing inappropriate. When you ask people to come hang out as a group, do you mention to them that there will be nothing inappropriate? I'm just curious. Like, if we were doing a Breezy Bunch meetup, I don't think I would have to mention that we're not all having an orgy, but I guess that's just me. So then he says, Issa P, Alien, Witchy, Passion, and Kristen. That's who his wives are. Holly Go Heavy said, this is why she had a meltdown behind the wheel. Tell me you're insecure without an identity. Issa P is married and acting like a freak. She attracts freaks. This isn't new and still flips out over a man. She will be sucking his ass tomorrow. Hey, Rainbow. Hey, Thimble. Hey, Candy. Hey, Grunge. I would hope not. Now I think I need to add little disclaimers. Nothing inappropriate. Anyways, how would you feel if somebody told you that? I would feel like, do you think I'm just going to come there and strip? Like, anyways, while all this shit's happening, apparently we go on a shopping trip. I'm not really interested in watching her shop just because there's so much more exciting things to cover. But Holly Go Heavy said, keep telling everyone you're 350 pounds. You have to be a certain kind of special to kill your fourth scooter battery due to your weight. Oh, this is old, isn't it? Wait, what's today? Oh, no, this is, yes. No, it's today the 5th. Okay, well, 2 days ago, whatever. Oh, so she didn't go shopping. I do know she was live driving around for 9 hours, okay? Anyway, she killed a fourth scooter. That happened. Somebody comes into Chantal's chat and says this. Thank you to my lovely friends in Discord, by the way. So, Sicarus Prime says, Hi, Foodie. No need to ban me. I'll be leaving as soon as this message is sent, and I won't return. You have my word. The same was when I told you we couldn't wait for you to come back to Canada. So you can take me at my word when I say this is just the beginning. Believe in karma or not so much more is coming. I do not hate you. I actually find you a tragic character, but your actions have consequences. No need to reply. Be better and have a good day. I don't know why I thought this was like Dee Dee or something, but that's the vibe it was giving me. Who do you think that is? Let me look in the replies. What is that? Someone in her chat. Is there a backstory? I have no clue who they are. Hi, Aluminum, if you're here. Hi, Nicole. Wow, love that. Powerful words that will go right over her head, unfortunately. She deserves it, Grunge said. I get it. Again, I'm not judging anybody else for how they feel. I'm just sticking. Again, maybe it's just because it happened to me. I don't know. When shit happens to you, you have a whole new perspective, right? You just do. But again, I'll stand by the fact that she could have avoided all of this. Sometimes we play a part in shit, and that's really tough to look at. More of them fighting. Oh, Salah said, Issa P, I am sugar daddy, always. I am sugar daddy, always. Okay, I will go then. No more group trips. We heard that. Chantal, I just went back and watched the Salah crap, Tracy said, and I'm so sorry he did that to you. He is a dog. I'm so sick of people using he's a dog, they're a dog as an insult. I think dogs are better than people. Do you? Like, I don't know. Chantal, I really don't know, but I wish you would just be done with him. He needs to take the divorce papers to Damascus and file them. Live your life and be free. Love ya. Tracy, how do you feel knowing that she was hooking up with Nat Turd behind your back? Do you feel cheated on too? So Issa P was tossed and banned, but Salah remains a mod. She's wistfully talking about her live for Salah. Thanks for proving to us all yet again that it's always the woman's fault and you will take everything Salah does and stay. So people were doing comparisons. I am only sharing what I felt comfortable with. Okay. They were comparing her head. It's her. It's her. There's more. Again, we see a dress on the floor. It's that green dress that looks like a tablecloth or a couch from like the 70s or 80s. It's that dress. All of those things. All right. So Crochet with Ashmi said, ask yourself how you got here. Crackhead, romance scam, Scatgate, kicked out of Kuwait, kicked out of Syria, divorce, demonetization, crackhead, revenge corn, fuck it crumble cookie. I don't like their cookies. Like, do you? I don't understand all the rage about them. Like, they just don't taste done. Maybe I'm not a cookie dough. Actually, I know I'm not. I think it tastes nasty. Like, if I want cookie dough, I want it to be baked into a cookie that's warm and kind of gooey. Anyway, she got crumble, but crumble smells good. I like crumble in body wash. What is it? Dove makes one. It smells so effing good. No, I don't either, Breezy. Hey, Rainbow. The dishwasher guy did something that nobody else could accomplish with this. It's true. I don't like sweets really exposed. I can't comprehend how much they cost. I've never had one. They look good. That's the thing. They're very aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. I can't get into them. I feel like I'm going to get sick because it tastes raw and it kind of ruins the moment for me. And it is way too sweet. Like I took a bite and that was enough for me. Foodie probably got, well, that's a pretty small bag. I was going to say 6 to herself, but I think you have to like frosting and all those things too. I'm not a frosting girly. I'm not a super sweet. Well, unless it's sweet tart ropes, but that's not frosting. They're just really sweet and delicious. They're just really sweet and delicious. Anyways, back to Foodie. I'm getting distracted. Sorry, you guys. I yap a lot sometimes. Anyways, you should ask yourself how you got here. And if your rock bottom could get much worse, you out there, have you ever been kicked out of a country? Despite what people have to say about me, I've never been kicked out of a country, multiple countries at that. Never been divorced. I've been demonetized temporarily, but I did get it back. Have I effed a crackhead? Well, it depends. I effed a former crackhead. I was a crackhead and somebody effed me at one point. Anyways, revenge corned. You know, I feel called out. Romance scammed. Wait, well, if you consider garlic bread. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have made it a point, so I will never repeat past mistakes, right? Like the man I have now, 10 out of 10, works, doesn't need anybody else's money, respects me, opens doors for me, pulls out seats, all of those things, right? But I had to fall in love with myself to get that person. I had to. Because when we don't love ourselves, we accept who we think we deserve. And that's also a really tough lesson. Anyways, I've never gone through a scat gate. Okay, I am going to take that as a win. Nobody has ever pooped on me. Nobody has ever offered to sniff my farts. Life is pretty good. Nobody's barked at me. Shout out to my boyfriend who doesn't bark on the regular or at all. Anyways, 500 pounds and no money said, so Foodie's back on the weed. Don't worry. It's medicine. None of us care. But weren't you last week swearing cold turkey and saying weed isn't what Allah would want? This is why no one takes you seriously.
You sent a bit of weak. What? Rufus? Thank you. I think what I'll do is I'll ask them, like, for anxiety, like more of a medicinal use for it. Like, maybe I'll try the Rick Simpson oil.
Yeah. Hey, Ennis. Hey, GH.
But not like
hey, Pickle.
the gray market stuff. No. That's bad. This is regulated from the government, so I just want to, like...
Does she seem sad that she got actual weed? One time, okay, I can get actual weed. It's legal where I am. And to be honest, I'd rather smoke that. But one time, this packaging got me, okay? It was like THCO or so, I don't know. It was something. And it's supposed to convert once it heats up. Anyways, I was sold on the packaging because it had little mushrooms and all these crazy, I don't know. It had cute art. And I was like, I just want to try it, right? I felt weird. I don't know why anybody would opt for all that Delta 8 shit when, like, the real thing is so much better.
Go my whole day being productive, staying on track. And then at night, like, instead of, like, popping, like, an anxiety pill like most people do, just have, like, a bit of oil or something,
Do most people pop anxiety pills at night? Am I doing life all wrong? Anyways, Cowboy Dog said, quoting Foodie Beauty, I slipped on ice. I feel bruised all over. My knees really hurt. She fucked that crackhead. She did. Remember how she wouldn't be able to walk and she was in pain after hanging out with him? We were right this whole time. We were like, she's wearing the glitter for a week straight. Who is this company that's coming over that she can't tell us who it is? Who built this cat tree, right? Like, there was weird things. She was acting like she was on coke. Well, she probably was. Look who she was hanging out with. I love Starfish. I wish that I didn't have to associate it with Chantal in my mind. Blondie said, and it only affected her today after she had to walk back to the car. I have so much I need to... Hold it in, Breezy. Don't say it. I know why she's hurt, only because of what he posted. Okay, she didn't slip and fall. Well, she did, though, in her own apartment. But she did not slip on ice. She had rough sex. Okay. Sassy Cat said, why buy hair color? Foodie, when you wear a hijab, well, and have no hair. And of course, Foodie Beauty's hair color has to look like it's in an ice cream container. I am sad that I've never seen this hair dye. I would like hair dye in an ice cream container. I am a packaging person. I am. I like cute packaging. I cannot help it. It looks different than the box dye, okay? Do we have this out here? There was this other hair product. I think it was Paranoid Android posted it. It was some version of Aussie that gives you like a blowout or something. Anyways, I was looking for it because it sounded amazing, and it turns out it's not here, and that makes me very sad. Now, I don't want to know what this is. People were talking about this on her rental car steering wheel, and knowing what we now know, I have a good idea of what it is. I feel so sorry for whoever has to clean that car after. I hope you have a good rest of the year. Please wear gloves. I would just burn whatever clothes you have to sit in to clean that car. Um, have a good day, or try to. I'm sorry. I hope they pay you well, or at least they give you a raise. Too much cardio. Oh, remember when Chantal posted this? These were the photos she would post of herself showing off what she had just done with him. Remember when it said that he followed her on Twitch and she blushed, and instead of saying, get the fuck out, you abused me, she said, oh, haha, you're the reason why my blood pressure is so high. No way. I tried that one because the packaging looked good and it ruined my hair. Okay, good to know. I've been dyeing my own hair for 30 years and never damaged it. Good sucks. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, don't use that hair dye. The only problem with RSO is that it's sometimes difficult to measure a proper dose. I make all my own. I go through a gram a dab a day easy. I've had this dispo maybe for 4 days now. Let's see. It's Forbidden Apple. It tastes amazing. This will probably last me maybe another week. And then I have another vape because, anyways, I hit it. I'm not like smoking constantly to get high because I don't live a life where I could, just be high all day. So usually I'll like hit my vape when I have horrible anxiety or when I'm in pain or when I want to listen to music and have a good time. Why the shrimp doesn't like, this is the stuff he was posting, why the shrimp doesn't like to share. Apparently he does. No one needs any more proof of Chantal being human waste. Count Cracula doesn't have much more to brag about. His tiny parts, tail wiener was exposed a long time ago. Beck said, in clear terms, he's calling Salah the shrimp as he has a tiny mangled shrimp peen. He has. And share meaning starfish, downward facing dog, with the swamp vagine heifer Chantal. Yeah, that's what she was doing. Anyways, I'm trying not to relive it. I'm traumatized by his Facebook. I don't think I'm going back anytime soon. So there's that. I'm just letting you guys know I'm traumatized between the sounds, the visuals, him in the cowboy hat. It's just not a fun time. Anyways, more of his posts. I will show people the email buffalo. Stop lying. I did not delete it yet. The scat man will not be happy about it. If you're looking for the real video, I send it to you for $100, dead doggy. I just want to point out again that revenge porn is illegal, and he just got out of jail. I did happen to look up what the penalty would be for what he was doing. I posted it to Twitter, but from what I remember off the top of my head, there's a huge fine, imprisonment. Chantal, there's all these different organizations she could go through if she's serious about reporting him. If she doesn't report him, that just means she wants to keep going back. But anyway, she fell off the couch.
Anyway. Looking for my charger? Yeah, here it is. Oh, shit! I can't stand this. I really can't.
You know what? You lied about falling and then you fell. You would think you would start learning your lesson, Shanta. Like, stop making fun of people for things because everything you've ever made fun of anybody else about is happening to you. You probably need a couch with bones and stop lying because you manifest that shit.
Gosh. Yeah.
Are we in her
Ugh.
armpit? Or
Hi.
Whoa.
Where's Fuego? So anyway,
Does this sound any different to you guys on my end? I finally messed with the little settings on my mic that I've had for how long now? I adjusted the pattern and something else. This is her going up and down a curb, and people were joking. This was actually terrifying. I thought we were all about to witness the end in real time. Look at her try to step down off a curb. Yikes. So Chantal ripped the hijab off, 10KD said, hit the pipe, and got piped down by the dishwasher. That bitch is going straight to hell. Yeah, she is. I guess that's probably why she's taking a month off to become a better Muslima. Good luck with that. Foodie's already texting Sally and is worried that she's blocked. What do you want to bet she's hurrying to reassure him she hasn't seen dishwasher since she's been back? Although she did say she was already seeing someone else. Okay, Salah, I know you aren't that bright, and that's coming from somebody like I'm not the smartest person in the world, but you have to put two and two together. How does Nader have video of being in Chantal's new apartment if he hasn't been in there? Things to ask yourself. Holly Go Heavy said, what special friend do you think Foodie Beauty had over to put up the cat tree? She is that desperate and dumb. She didn't fall, and her ER visit was a UTI or, God forbid, worse. Keep lying, Chantal. We already know. It was brutal before when she had all those STDs, the one in her throat and her lip. Like, she was having breakouts. She was sick all the time. So I guess, we know what to look for. I hope she got tested. She should. I would be terrified if I was her. Think back to years ago when he gave her multiple STDs. What does he have now? What does he have now? And why would you want to risk your health like that? Yikes. Well, I hope him putting up the cat tree was worth it, Foodie, because he exposed you all over Facebook. So she said she was going to go on Lolcow bus, but then she changed her mind. Holly Go Heavy said she's sleeping with Nader and in a religious psychosis, so it tracks. She's this desperate. She has 2 men to support now and a wife, Dee Dee. Enigma said, so when she said she cut her hair off, did Nader do it? She's been giddy a lot lately, not just last night. And wasn't Dee Dee in her Twitch live because she was gifted? I think he fixed her hair. Remember when it was all choppy and horrible, and then we saw her again, and it wasn't great, but it wasn't like 6 different layers. Michael Douglas, Bunny, hello, Chantal. Yeah, that's what I think too. Chantal has never finished her. Yeah, remember she gave half of her meds to him. So she never finished them. That's why she still has that on her lip. Ay. You know how she said that it wasn't her because she doesn't have a humpback or a helmet head? I just want to show you the humpback and the helmet hair or helmet head, whatever she called it. She has multiple humpbacks. I see at least 3. The hair. You don't think this is a helmet head? I could see your back hump from this angle too. There's things that you can wear to fix that. Well, I don't know if it'd come in your size. Anyways, Queen Jellybean said, Foodie, are you gaslighting us or do you not own a mirror? Because where do you not have a humpback and short black hair? That's you, bitch. The only question is when. I think there was multiple times. I think every time she disappeared or said she was having company, she was with him. There's times I swore somebody was there with her. You guys who have been watching her regularly, okay, there's certain days I can't. I'm catching up, whatever else. But when she first got there and that apartment, I swore I heard somebody moving around. There was a time she went into her bathroom for a very long time. I swore I heard somebody then, but I'm like, maybe it's just the cat. Agreed. She's got a cat. She does. See, and we know he fixed her hair. He likes to give her edges and all that. That's not me. My hair does not look like a helmet in the back. Yes, it does. Foodie, it's you. Now's your moment to be a big girl and own what you've done and say, I'm going to be serious about taking time off and work on my mental health. Callie Ray said, just admit it, Foodie. You know, we all know it's you, and it's recent because of the short haircut. We already suspected that you were seeing him with your coke-like hyper behavior recently, and you drive to Gatineau a few days ago. Of all the places you go, you chose to go to that place. I believe in his Facebook Live I clipped, he says that he's in Gatineau. I could be wrong. I do have a clip for you. By the way, if he strikes this, I do have a Rumble if one of the mods will share it, and I will just go live every fucking day. I have been reporting his Facebook posts. I'll just let you know. I don't think the videos should just be up there for the world to see, but Facebook keeps telling me that they can't find anything bad that he's posting. Queen Jellybean said, remember the day Foodie did not go online? There was no updates. She did not see Pete's. She did not see her family, and she never really said where she was. I think Natter knows where she was, and I bet he knows how the cat tree got put together. Oh, and if you add me, Natter, to your list of threats on Facebook, I know you were yapping about Jessica Messica, FFG, all these people. I'm not Chantal. Just know I'm not Chantal, and I have people in my life that fucking care about me. I'm not just going to let you threaten, dox, do all those things. So I would tread carefully. Anyways, people were showing it's the same floor. Hold on. I want to make sure. Okay, I could share this. Please don't block my browser. So the lighting obviously makes it look a little different, but that's her floor. It is. I was 100% convinced that clip was not Foodie Beauty. Then if you're unsure what we're talking about, it's the proof that he's posting that they've been together. He keeps showing her dress. He keeps showing her floor and other things. So it's the same floor. I was 100% convinced that clip was not Foodie Beauty. Then I saw the close-up of the green shirt on the floor. The same green shirt she's wearing while talking about a crush. As much as it pains me to say this, I think I was wrong. I think at first they were saying that it's not her or it could be old. But I believe at this point we all realize this is very, very new what he's posting.
By the way, look how red my face gets. You can really tell when I have a crush on someone because my face, look right now, I'm just thinking of who I have a crush on. And my face is purple. By the way, look how red my face gets. You can really tell when I have a crush on someone because my face, look right now, I'm just thinking.
She only got this way over him. She never even got this red and giggly around Salah. Like, we all said he was the one that got away, and he is. The question is, why does she love a man who humiliates her? Because she's sick. Then she posts that she's done a lot of thinking, and she thinks it's best that she takes a month break from social media after all. She says, I will miss my Beezers, but I have to do what is best for my health, and this is not it. She's deleting videos off her channel, so she's not offline. She says, I will also put my Cameo account on away as well for the time being. See you in a month, inshallah. At Lolcow Live, at Lolcow Bus, I appreciate the warm welcome, but I don't think the show aligns with my goal of becoming a better Muslim over time. I wish you all good luck in the future. I was telling someone that if Foodie went into the LCU that she would die. I stand by my belief that so many people over there are addicted to something, and it's like Keem is their dealer. I'm not saying that he gives them drugs, but that's just how I look at it, right? Like, he hooks them up. He keeps giving them money to fund their habits, and Chantal can't afford any more habits. And the money she would get from there, she would eat herself into deletion. Yeah, I said, yeah, that's what I thought. I hope she takes time to go get her mental health checked and dealt with. But I think she just couldn't handle the heat. Like, she knows we all know. And there's no way to deny it's her, and nobody would let that go. So she'd have to be like Amberlyn Reed, where everybody's calling her a cat killer. They'd call her a crackhead effer. Raised Dactylian said, it's lucky Chantal got her healthcare card reinstated. She's going to need several rounds of antibiotics. She will, but she won't take them. So she's just going to walk around with all whatever it is that she has. That makes me feel sick. Can you imagine having herpes? I'm not calling you gross if you have it. I'm saying, like, just hopefully you've made better decisions. I'm saying to be that fucking itchy and then just leave it untreated. This is my message of the day, to please wear protection. You can't afford to have casual sex out there anymore. Think of Chantal and her ex that have had multiple STDs. And Chantal slept around after at one point. She was paying all these men in Canada for sex. Like, so if those two people have it, think of all the people that are walking around with it, right? Because they don't care. There's people that truly don't care about their health. So nobody's going to care about your health as much as you are. Look out for yourself. Don't trust people. Require everybody gets tested and shows you proof. You can't play, okay? And you don't want to get something one day that you can't get rid of. Can I recommend some good music to you? I really love Crimson and Clover. I really love it, especially this version. And then I was listening to the Doobie Brothers, Blackwater. The end is my favorite part. And I really enjoy Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. It puts me in a very good mood. All right, Nana Spike T said, I think Foodie Beauty considering going on Lolcow was to have a dick swinging contest with ALR to see who's truly the queen of girl world. However, the fact that she was bumping uglies with her ex has come out. It looks like she's backing out because she doesn't want to have to hear about it. Sometimes we have to sit with our choices. We do. We have to realize what we've done, and it fucking sucks. But in the moment, if you sit long enough with that, you'll vow to yourself to never make those decisions again, and then you'll do better. You have to reflect. I don't know why I'm wasting my words on her, because she won't, but I don't know. In this moment today, I felt bad. Well, yesterday, I felt bad for her, so hopefully she listens to me. I'm not saying I have life all figured out, right? But I know what it's like to struggle with mental health and go talk to somebody. I know what it's like to suffer from addictions and need to go to rehab. I know what it's like to make terrible choices because you hate yourself. I know what it's like. Yeah, it's her floor, you guys. It's a side by side. It's her fucking floor. Queen Jellybean said, cleans up the picture. You can now clearly see that's Foodie Beauty's ugly ass green shirt with the black pattern. And you can clearly see that's her bald spot and her big dumb ears. Oh, Twinkly Wiener. I'm worried itchy due to dry skin. I hate being itchy. I think it's the most torturous feeling in the world. And I can't handle it and I can't cope. Like, I drive myself crazy if I'm itchy at all. I don't know if anybody else is out there like that, but like there was a point in time where I had hives because I was allergic to this nail stuff I put on my hand. It was gel, actually. And then after that, it went away. And then somebody told me that I could do dip. Actually, the lady did at the nail salon. She said you could do dip, but just not put the hardener on and you won't be allergic. And then I don't know, I had those hives for like, I think 3 months. It was a long time. They would not go away. And I lived off of Benadryl. It wasn't a good time. Anyways, how dare you say this is an old video? This is how dumb you are. You know this asshole records everything. Lowest loser on the planet. Raised Octillion said, Chantal knows that Dishwasher films his acts. Why would she be so stupid as to do that? She thought this time was going to be different. I feel like Chantal, like if you looked up insanity in the dictionary, her picture would be right there. She's the definition of it, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Full on getting back at Slaw for cheating, full on whether intentional or not. See, I'm wondering if she was the cheater, then he cheated to get back on her get back on her? At her. Oh God. Well, I did not need to see a dog throwing up today. God, imagine chasing around this. Foodie says that isn't her in the video, but same haircut, hump on back, big ass ears, her green shirt is on the floor. Lisa said it's absolutely her. Dishwasher may be a liar, but not like that. You know she went and got him too. She did. That's probably why she needed a rental car. Beezers, if you're listening, how do you feel knowing that you funded her hookups? All the weed for them, the car to drive him around. Do you regret helping her? We're called haters and we just make shit up, supposedly. But like a lot of us have been there through multiple rodeos with this woman. Whatever she says she needs money for, it never goes to that. She's never done with abusive, toxic men. She's forever a victim. Yep, said Foodie Beauty's ping-ponging is exhausting. How does her family have anything to do with her? This constant changing her mind is an uncontrolled cycle of spiraling mania. She needs major meds and therapy. And it was in a small town, not a big city. Truly blew my mind. No way in hell I would be out there engaging in sex like that. She thought he was really trying to get with her this time. He doesn't want her. And I know that has to be tough to hear. But this man does not want you, Chantal. He wants what you can give him. Nene said, if it's true that Salon Chins tried twice but couldn't make it happen, I wonder how it feels to know that even though it's sick, green, and disgusting, Koki can pull it off. Are we talking about Chantal or his diseased peen? I need clarification. By the way, this is where some of our thumbnail came from today. It looks just like him, right? A little bit cleaner. Alabama Chopstick said, head the STI off at the past is my best advice.
Punk rockers, it is wild how those ringworm lips appear every time he calls her up. You get all startled and your mind starts running sex laps. The phone is ringing off the hook and surprise, it is Gray Arby's o'clock. All right. If you want to get down with the Roblox avatar in a wig, you don't have to pretend you're in a fight. Keemster will still pay you. Everything's going to be all right. If you have it on hand, I would say start taking that preemptive Z-Pack right now. I'm just trying to help. Punk rockers, it is wild how those ring.
I love Alabama Chapstick. I don't think just a Z-Pack is going to help her with her issues that she probably has at this point. And she won't take it anyways. Z-Packs are powerful, by the way. I love it when I'm prescribed one. I know it's going to knock whatever sickness I have out. Anyways, these are my thoughts on the whole thing. You don't have to agree with me, okay? This is just how I feel. I said, do I feel bad Foodie got revenge corned? Yes. It's humiliating. It breaks you mentally. You constantly have a knot in your stomach. Your trust was broken and you feel betrayed. I also remember how funny she thought it was when it happened to me. Every single time I sniped her, she would rub it in my face and laugh about it with her chat. Nader supposedly gave her 3 STDs and she slept with him again while she's still married. Why did she really go to the ER? He's in and out of jail because he's violent and she had him in her home. The guy who got her hooked on drugs before while she's struggling to stay sober currently. She needs help, not just talking on the phone to a therapist. She needs to go away to a hospital for a very long time. She is her own worst enemy and incapable of making any good decisions. She's a danger to herself. She is. Sometimes we have to have really tough moments to start making better decisions and take our mental health seriously. May she get the help she needs. I'm not saying she deserves it. I'm just saying this could have been avoided if she stayed away from him. She is hysterically funny. She is funny. I do not know, but I'm here for it. Right, Sean? Hi, Sean. Good to see you. D. Angry Scott said, Milky caught. Hold on. I want to see the replies. I read some of them, but now I don't remember. Stig said so much this. No matter how much I don't like her, no one deserves this. It's such a low down thing to do, but I guess when you lie with dogs, that part. Girl World said, I'm so sorry it happened to you. Your sweetheart. Cat grifters are getting what they deserve now. It all comes out in the wash. Chins is a disgusting person. Love ya. Let's see. Nobody deserves to be abused, Regina said. However, I do find it hard to muster sympathy for someone like Chantal. She's clearly never been educated regarding boundaries. She can't even deal with her own emotions, and adulting is not her thing. Lots of therapy is exactly what she needs. I don't know what people have against therapy. I'll speak for myself. I learned tools, and that's helped me tremendously. It's not it's not a bad thing to admit you need to talk to somebody. Sometimes we need somebody outside of our family and our friend group to confide in and process our thoughts. I feel like when I started talking to somebody and I got on Zoloft, like, I don't know, my mind was more clear and I was able to make better decisions. It's not like I was making decisions like Chantal, but if I think about it, like today, this Breezy would never send such intimate photos of myself and would never trust somebody with that, right? But the one whose head was chaotic and she was depressed and suffering with terrible anxiety, I didn't have any clear thoughts really. I mean, I was holding on by a thread. I was. Um, and I realized through all of that how desperately that I cannot do it on my own, right? Some people need to be medicated. I'm one of those people. I'm happy, yes, but there's moments where just like sadness creeps in and I don't know why and I can't explain it, right? Or sometimes I worry for no reason. And when you have anxiety, it's hard to sleep too. Do you know how important sleep is? We need it. So, anyways, now is a good time, Chantal. Go get fucking help. I feel bad for you today, but if you continue to see him after this, my sympathy bone will be lost. He needs to be reported. He just got out of jail and he has no intentions on stopping. He's offering to give your videos to people who will pay him. If you don't report him, I'm just going to assume you're okay with this all, right? And again, this is coming from somebody who thinks it doesn't matter who the person is. Nobody deserves to be revenge corned. If you don't report him and you continue to sleep with him, I'm going to assume you want this whole situation. I don't know how else to say it. I feel bad for you today. Tomorrow, I might not. Milky caught Sal's final message in chat. The stunning level of distracted driving going on is insane. We're driving around these icy Canadian streets, hysterical crying and screaming while reading the chat. Well, this all goes back to she's incapable of making a good decision. I mean, doing this puts her life and others at risk. Icy roads, distracted and raging, not such a smart idea.
Falafel? you won't talk to me for 5 hours. But you can
I think he just doesn't want to talk to you, babe.
invite all these women on a trip and you can like
Invite these women on a trip. It's not happening. It's a fake trip. What's going on?
Would you want to go on a trip with your husband and all, like a bunch of other females? I mean, maybe it's just, I would not.
you know, be like you're naughty with a devil face.
Okay, Salah says, okay, I will go then. No more group trips. You need help with your mental health. I will block you now for what you just said. Nice to meet you guys.
Right, that's real nice. You're disgusting.
I saw tamale and I got distracted. A tamale sounds so good right now.
You actually make me want to fucking vomit.
Nina's
Like,
flirting.
actually
Shippy doesn't
throw
flirt.
up in my mouth.
Yeah, Shippy, you're welcome here.
Go fuck all kinds of fucking whores. I don't care.
Well, he did
I
several
really
times.
don't. Because
He
trust
did
me,
several
there's
times.
falafel.
I know. It's just that it's weird, right? It's weird that she was even going to be okay with it. I don't know. The whole thing, she's not well. That's my message of the day. She's not well. I prayed for her last night. I did. And that was very hard for me. But sometimes we have to pray for our enemies. And that's like the biggest lesson I've learned. That's the biggest lesson I've learned. All jokes aside, it's a good thing she has limited access to a vehicle. I really hope none of her beezers pay for her to extend the rental. Somebody will. Somebody's stupid enough to. She's busy deleting videos. She's down to 627. I heard she also deleted all of her photos with Salah off of her IG. So that's interesting. She is deleting videos. Let's see. Hold on. Let's look in the replies. Hi, Hakate. Unblock me. She's down to 451, and that was 21 hours ago. Can someone check for me and tell me how many videos she has now? It's wild. I guess she's rebranding, but her cosplaying isn't what brings her views. She had a lot of views and people watching the meltdown. Part of me was wondering if this was all planned to save her channel. Because after the first video came out that Natter posted on Facebook, like, she was acting fine. She continued her live stream. She didn't seem to be that worried. So I'm like, anyways, Raptor said she deleted everything from the last few months since coming to Canada, but still has some videos up with salad in them. Well, it's good she's deleting videos because that's how she'll get her channel back. Lower than 60. Thank you, Kelly. So lower than 60 videos. Hey, Tone, she told Natterall to show the video. I just watched it again to make sure I heard it correctly. Okay. Do we think this? Press 1 if you think this was planned for views. She's allowed to now that her appeal is over. She said she'd delete some because of YouTube. Got to get rid of the evidence. Yeah, when she's not supposed to. She's going through her videos. But I think she can once they reach a decision on her appeal. Because I think that's when I started cleaning up my shorts that had gotten me in trouble, right? So I believe that's what she's doing. Good luck to her. This is what I wake up to. People were pointing out that it was her bed too in the video that he posted. Oh goodness, what a coincidence. Foodie has white sheets on her floor mattress, just like the person that was getting back shots from Nattered. Yeah, again, I think I would respect her if she, like, I don't know, said it was me. I'm really sick. I really am going to take time to get help and reflect. But I just have this feeling that next week he's going to have more videos to show because they met up again, right? Mrs. Floopoo Booty said she can't face the Lolcow audience / members, can't face her beezers. She'll probably spend the whole day spamming Salah, convincing him the video was old, and of course he'll keep stringing her along. I wonder if the alleged email will come out today. It did. This is her IG. Okay, do you think Salah actually loves her and cares that she cheated on him? Or do you think he cares about how it makes him look? Do you think he'll still talk to her to continue to get money? But in his head, like, he's done with the bitch. I have so many questions. Let me know what you guys think. Exactly, Kelly. I agree. Amber did her on purpose. I just placed a Sally's order to bleach my hair. Hold on. Let me go back up. Like I always do at home. Tell me when it's $73 to bleach your own hair. Jeez. No, Stella said. He wants her money. The second one. Okay. Hey, Ma. I don't remember if I said hi to you, but I hope I did. If I didn't, hello. Okay, so she's officially deleted all her pictures with Salah on her IG. Lisa Manning said, R.I.P. shitboy. This is not her. I mean, it is, but where's the rest of her? All right, I have some ALR clips from Lolcow Bus. She got cream pied. I don't know that there's any nicer way of saying that. And then I watched her at one point eat the crust. I don't know if I actually have the eating the crust part for you. Aaron, ever since you said Scooter sounds like Gigi, I can't unsee it. And somebody else said he looks like S-Jam. So it's like an S-Jam and Gigi combined. And I have a very hard time looking at him. Anyways, I present to you Amber's first two days of Lolcow Bus compressed into 42 seconds. Enjoy. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's go full screen.
And me and my ex, who is actually my best friend, we talk every single day. It's kind of mental health. Reaction channel in here, by the way. I want you to know that. And if
Hi, Pam. Good to see you.
lingerie for me,
Happy Monday.
that's what you want every single penny he made yesterday, and I'm out. I can't do this anymore. I was watching Jordy's live stream and show, and he's already talking about like the op of the op. I would rather make out with Zay than ever talk to Jordy.
Oh, gosh.
And me and my
Okay, well, that's enough internet for me today. I've never seen anybody gum a cookie before, and I don't know how I feel about it. And I still don't understand why this guy is so purple. How is he still alive? Anyways, do I be a bitch? Or do I stay nice and breezy? Fuck this bitch. Okay, I looked through her Twitter and I actually think I did get this screenshot from Hecate, who still has me blocked for some reason. Anyways, but if you go to FFG's Twitter to 6 days ago, to 2 weeks ago, to 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year, 2 years plus, there's a running trend on her Twitter. She thinks elder abuse is hilarious. Whatever anybody has to say about me, I have never once talked about my experience. You know what I'm talking about, and thought it was funny. In fact, I don't. I think it's very telling that somebody finds it so funny, especially after we find out that she allegedly assaulted an elderly man in a wheelchair. But she says, I'm fat, you dumb bitch, but I'm young enough to be your granddaughter. She says, if you were my granny, I'd put you in one of those homes that hurt the old and leave them in their piss all day. Can you imagine saying that? What would you assume about somebody who finds elder abuse funny? Right? What would you assume? I have more on FFG. And truly, the thing I'm going to show is for her weird cult members that keep showing up in my comments telling me what a victim she is. I have a clip that's going to show you she's no victim, okay? Anyways, Mrs. Floopa Booty said, this is clickbait, right? Either way, I'm not going to watch. If she shows up, I'll wait for clips to come out. She didn't show up. Amber took a pie to the face instead. Elsie said, I'm so happy for the Beezers. They were able to fund Gunt Snow and Dick. Those who called it early, the Gatineau Glitter, the Drogas, however you say it, and the Long Road, you all were 100%. What a year so far. Foodie's just predictable. She's just predictable. She is degenerate. Exactly. Carrie said, yeah, she didn't fall and hurt her lip. It was all about her 5-second plowing from the walking gonorrhea boy. Foodie, he's your perfect match. Same level degenerate. That's a fact. Penicillin bees coming up. Make sure you take probiotics and prebiotics with your penicillin, Foodie. Actually, I don't want to give you advice. Get a yeast infection. Maybe you need to be uncomfortable for a bit. Oh, I was having another good concert. I love this song by CCR, and I know it's supposedly not about drugs, but sometimes I watch this video just to like laugh because they are tripping on something. I don't know what, but they're all on a journey, and it's not a kid's song. I don't care what they say. The Beatles also say Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is a kid's song, that it was about a drawing. But I mean, I can come up with a kid's song while I'm high too, and it could really be a mixture of things. Hello. Anyways, I love this song. It puts me in a good mood. Okay. Spirit in the Sky. Just never listen to it live because it forever ruins the song for you. I can't listen to it don't listen to it live. Okay. Just don't. All right. So we have clips. Oh, this whole thing was so fucking annoying to me. I don't even know if we want to hear it. They talked about Chantal for like 2 minutes, and then Boogie argues that Filipinos aren't Asian. He then goes on to say that only Chinese and Japanese people are Asian. And I felt like I lost brain cells, and I didn't have any to spare, okay? I am in the negative at this point. So, I mean, I don't know. Press 1 if you want to hear it. Press 2 to abort mission and keep going to the pies and the cowboy hats and the rest of the shit. But he is dumb. Whatever he's doing is rotting his brain. And I know a lot of the stuff he says is rage bait because he wants to make money. But like, why would you, of all the things that you could do to make money, like why would you insult people out there? Filipinos are Asian. Boogie. Nader was live on Facebook and plays Chantal moaning recently. I cut the screen recording out because it's fucking wrong, dude. I hate this woman, but this is so messed up. Anyways, he's not gonna stop. His recent live is up. It's definitely her moaning. He wants Keemstar to pay for the video. I cut it right before it all kicks off. But just know, in my opinion, it sounds like her even in the act because she was huffing and puffing. I being what I've gone through, I want to be careful. I just want to be careful. It fucking sucks when it's done to you. Maybe it's just like triggering me and I'm putting too much thought into it and the bitch gets what she deserves. But I just remember how I felt and it was so dirty and so wrong.
I want to be part of this fucking community. Ça va bien? Comment ça va, mon ami? Son ami, toute la liga. Yeah. Person who can privacy complain on your video, the person you show his face was not mine, I guess.
If you strike me on YouTube, Nattered, you're not supposed to be on YouTube. That's part of your probation. In fact, I don't think you're supposed to be on social media at all, so don't fuck with me. You chose to make some decisions and do what you did, so I'm going to talk about it. Strike me, and I'll make sure anybody who needs to know knows you're on social media causing a shitstorm.
I don't bend over.
Okay, if nobody can understand him anyways, he eats and he starts talking shit about Jessica Messica, all the reaction channels, basically. I couldn't understand most of what he was saying, but he says that he's going to expose more. If Keemstar has $100, he'll get Keemstar the full video. And he says he's going to keep showing it. So that's pretty much, then towards the end, hold on. Actually, we'll just skip all the BS, right? He still doesn't like Jessica Messica, still doesn't like anybody. He thinks Girl World is a bunch of losers. Meanwhile, who's the one in and out of jail and sleeping on Dee Dee's couch?
But there's gonna be a lot of ERO, ya wala. I'll try my best to. What the? Oh, that. No.
Revenge porn is illegal in Canada. Nattered. What you're doing is illegal.
Hello, les gars. Ça va bien?
Anyway, so that's where I cut it off. He's fucked up, dude. I hate Chantal, but I hate what he's doing more. And it's a really messed up feeling because, like I said, I want to be a bitch right now. I remember how she thought it was so funny when it was happening to me. Meanwhile, do you know doctors were concerned about my weight? Seriously. So, like, would I love to give her back everything she gave to me? Yeah. But it's not right. Just because she acts a certain way doesn't mean that I have to, right? So I hate her, but I hate what he's doing more. And it's just how I feel. Like, if you are loving this, don't feel bad. She's a vile, disgusting person. I guess I just have a different perspective and it's really hard to turn off. Like, he triggers the fuck out of me and I want to report him today. He's not supposed to be online. Anyways, if he strikes me, I'll know that he is and I can report that. So anyways, this is an email he showed where Chantal says, "Can you help me put up my cat tree? I can come and pick you up. I will cook for you too. What do you think?" I think you're a fucking idiot. More emails he shows. She says, and that he posted this yesterday. It said today at 5:18 p.m. "Are you happy now? You made me lose everything, effing asshole. You said you were not going to talk about me on social media. Piece of shit." She says, "I hate you more than before, but you'll still go back. Do you want me to starfish you or no?" Ew. Learn how to speak to women. Don't call women bitches. So gross. Oh, okay, so cigarette burns just fine. Just she draws the line at being called a bitch. Anyways, I'm about to scream. YouTube will not let my comments go through. Lori, did I miss you earlier? Hello, Lori. How you react is a reflection of you, not her. This is true. To be honest, she made fun of me, but like, think of everybody laughing at her, right? I was lucky enough to have a support system. She has nobody, right? Nobody. Cheesepool said double spacing after the period looks like Dee to me. But sometimes when I go through mail.com and I'll look at it through sent, like it makes my typing look weird too. What are they sending for the, it doesn't say, does it? Does it say Gmail? Anything? I don't know. So let's pretend the emails were Dee. That was still her in the video. That was still her on the audio. Dee double spacing, yes, and the headers cut off on those. This attempt was pathetic. I could make a better attempt at faking these in less than an hour. Okay, well, maybe you should then. The way that Foodie Beauty just turned off always and making money speaks a lot too. Okay, that part. If it wasn't her, if she didn't send any emails, if she didn't have him over, why take a month off now? Why be so quiet? If it wasn't her, if she didn't do those things, she would be online raging at us right now. The fact that she's being quiet and taking time away, finally, it's telling to me. So again, even if the emails are Dee, that was still Chantal in the video. So he was showing screenshots of email exchanges. Oh wait, big beautiful me. Hold on.
I can't see.
Oh, she has Gmail. His email is lshammynatter1981@gmail.com. I haven't sent anything through Gmail in forever. If you go through to your Gmail right now and you go to sent, like, does the spacing look weird to you? That is her email. I've emailed her before. I'm standing by. It's her. I could see it's from her. It's the 2 E's. It's not fake. It's not fake. He showed the bottom of the messages and it showed them as coming from, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's Chantal's email. It says, you could see where it says sent to me. It was Chantal. No need to give her an out. It was her. Rena said, is it just me or does Scooter from Lolcow Bus kind of look like S-Jam? It's not just you. I didn't see it before, but I saw it definitely after you said something. And I can't unsee it now. Sassy Cat said, so I'm watching her ex's Buffalo receipt video. It could be very telling if it's true. Text, definitely Foodie Beauty's breathing and voice, but who knows if the voice is current. If he showed that he has recent videos on her, why would he use an old recording? That's what I want people to ask themselves. If they've been together recently, why would he use an old recording? I know we don't like Natter, but I think he's right about what she's done and is doing. I think he's telling the truth about this. I think he hooked up with her. Well, A, free sex, right? Well, he gets gifts on top of it. And B, so he could come online and say, look, she still wants me. She let me in her house. She picked me up. We hooked up. Quartz 420 said, oh my God, everything makes sense now. Why she was buying so many skincare products and fragrances, the fucking Lush haul, her coming down off of weed when it was probably her coming down from an 8-ball. Girl, she fucked Cokie again. 5150 pronto. I mean, remember when she was with him before and she was constantly buying all the fupa sprays? She had like every kind of scent and spray and wash and everything to make herself smell better. I think he must have told her she stunk. So now she cares about Lush and all these things again, but she wasn't bathing in Syria or Kuwait. We knew that weed reaction where she was saying that she couldn't even hold a knife and all these things, like from weed. I've been that way coming down from coke. Shaky. Your arms are making movements you can't control. Amory said, Foodie in her comments on her community post looking for a new man in Egypt, maybe. We all know she's being truthful when she says just joking. So that Mariam Harbawi chick that met a man from Egypt and moved there to be with him and then became a hijabi. Anyway, she left a comment saying, I've noticed a lot of people saying it's just flirting. But let's take it in context, cultural slash religious context. It absolutely is. I know it would happen if she did this instead of him. it would be a huge problem. No matter what you decide to do, remember it's your choice only and you owe nobody an explanation. Just remember the person you are supposed to be will bring you peace, not uncertainty or chaos. I'll pray for you, sister, that you will be blessed with the love and respect and peace you obviously then cuts off. She says, does your man have any relatives who want to get married? If it's the Miriam Harbawi I'm thinking of, her husband looks worse than Nader. I'm not trying to be rude. Naughty Box, hello, hello. Clearly her family is completely done with all her BS. I get it. Sad, but she definitely she did. Again, this was the dress he showed on the floor while he was in back of her. It's definitely the same dress that she wears. Debbie said, as you can see, Exhibit A is her wearing a top. It's a teal green color. I keep calling it a dress, whatever. Then you see on the floor in the Nad's picture of a video, Exhibit B, the same Shamata rag top with the same pattern. Holly said, now that she's chasing him again, all the signs and tells are there. We know how much lying and drama they both put on for their camera. Of course, she raced back to him wearing her hijab to prove that to Dee Dee she's a real Muslim and steal back her man. Pathetic. So Tommy is now, I guess, in the Discord chat for the LCU. Sweet Tea is showing everyone up. Or she's in the chat. You look better today, Scooter. Sorry. So Amberlyn Reed is back with Tommy. The feeder, who gets off on watching women with oxygen tanks. Lovely. All right, here's a clip. Okay, don't get used to it, Kristen said, but here's a clip from Lolcow Bus where Amber admits that she's fully back together with Justin Feeder.
But regarding the Emily thing, listen, Emily is my girlfriend officially, so hi. So no. So me and Emily, like I said, we're very like unhinged people, and like we've been really working on it. And I told myself I would not be in a relationship with her again until we both equally work on it. And we've been doing really good. And during our little unhinged situation type deal, she went online and talked to reaction channels. Yes, it did happen. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. It broke my heart into pieces, but I am healing from that, and we are moving past it because we both have done some fucked up shit. Okay. Like I said, no one's perfect. But in that whole situation, she lied.
No one's perfect, but she's trying to feed you to death.
And said stuff about that, what you just explained, and that's not true at all. So, but regarding the Emily thing, listen, Emily is my girlfriend officially.
At this point, Amberlyn, you get what you get. Don't expect anybody to feel sorry for you when she breaks up with you again. Which animal are you going to let out this time? Don't you have a new cat or something? Effie Cujo said, but we're meant to believe she abused her. Fuck off, Amber. I think they were abusive to each other. Some relationships are very, very fucking toxic, and sometimes people don't belong together and they try and force it. What work can she have possibly done? She's been in the LCU nonstop. Even on her break, she was in every single chat of every show. Now she's on a show. What work could she have possibly done? Oh my gosh. All live streams but these two are gone. CPAP rescue and escaped. Why'd she leave CPAP rescue up? That's when she went to rescue her CPAP from Naturd's house and escaped. Interesting. Are you trying to make it sound like you're a victim again? You keep going back to this, dude. Oh my God, Shanny. So FYI, if you don't know what's going on, Rev and Shanny have still been fighting. Shanny has threatened to Lorena Bobbitt him. She's cut open his Yoshi, clogged his toilet, and she refuses to leave. Today he went to court. I don't know if he's seen a judge yet. Wookie, if you're in here, I don't know if you would know. And then today she has been pretty calm, and she says that they're not going to kick out a woman who is a fall risk in the winter. I don't think they care. It's their job to remove you if they have to, not to be mean or anything. I mean, there's homeless out there that are missing legs, but they're going to say, oh no, this woman's a fall risk. Anyways, this is nasty. She annoys the fuck out of me. This is what I will say. It's disgusting to be so entitled and think that you have a right to that place. You're not welcome there. They don't want you there. You don't pay for anything. You destroyed their home, their property. I know Rev plays a part, but at this point, she refuses to go. So I don't know. And the fact that he actually went to court today tells me more is happening. Also, somebody had mentioned to her about her getting served, that she could be served today. And her response was, how do you know about me being served? He isn't supposed to talk about that. Can you imagine being an adult and living like this? Like, she has no pride in herself or the home that the uncle was nicely letting her stay in. Everything is so yellow from the smoke. All that trash. You know they have rats. They do. There's trash everywhere. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So this stuff is a mixture of Lolcow and Shanny stuff, you guys. Girl World is bad, but you know, LCU making her shove pies in her face, just fine. Just fine. Yeah, but so these Lolcow hosts don't even know the story with Foodie. So these bums are legit just using Girl World players to make a buck. What a fucking flop. 2 thumbs down. Keem, your show fucking sucks ass. Put some effort into this crap. It's horrible. I think I told you guys yesterday there was like 30 days where I actually enjoyed watching the LCU. I didn't necessarily like the people. I liked a few people, right? Like Roxy, I really liked her. Anyways, there was a show where people were doing different things and it was all different drama. And then Keem kept adding more shows and now it's all the same thing. And I think everybody's too tired and overworked and too drugged out to do anything different. So it's all become like, pay me $20 for another shot, $20 for weed, whatever else. Or they'll dump Pepsi on themselves, put pies in their face. Maybe I'm just too old for this shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I have time, I don't want to sit around watching people get pies in the face. I don't know. It's just, and they all look like they're hanging on by a thread. It's just not entertaining for me anymore. Anyways, Jess said, so Foodie's so insistent that the pic going around isn't her. We all know it's her. I tried to piece together a little screenshot evidence via Milk Tea Reacts that I cropped and added a little blurb. There is no doubt at all it lines up. Chantal is insane and desperate. Okay, so 12/27/25, Natard followed her on Twitch and she's blushing, smiling like a fool. Then 11 minutes ago, well, at that time, between 12:27 and 12:28, Chantal posts this saying she wouldn't be live. So she says, I put the cat tree together. She didn't seem to like it being up near the window, so I'm trying to find a spot she likes in the home. Also, I won't be able to do a live today, but inshallah tomorrow. Miss Yes, you're nasty, Chantal. Before you told us he did something to BBJ that terrified her and you let him around your kitten. 12/28/25, the anniversary of Poopgate. Also, Chantal posts she won't be live, but probably tomorrow. See the date he was asking her to starfish. 12/28/25, coupled with the photo. It all lines up. #caught. Barely a month after, by the cloud couch, she needs a cover where her butt rubbed a spot in it. Look at the smile. And that's on 12/29/25. She had sex on a couch too. That's what he put together. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. Debbie's World said, it seems quite obvious that she's extremely mentally ill and needs to be institutionalized for her own good. The constant changing of personalities is just making me get a big headache. Welcome him back into her disaster of a life at this point. It will be catastrophic. It will be. I hope BG hid from that monster. I hope so too. Hi, Marge. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh, yeah. Oki said, I'm sat. Someone asked, are you Emily? And she says, yes. Alex Sashuk said, fucking demon. She is. Tweet, he said, Amber going back to her feeder and Chantal to her abuser is insane. They both know these people are harmful to them, and yet they pursue them. Hell, Chantal was in a whole fake marriage of 3 years and still pursued him back the moment her husband started distancing himself. Says, I don't get it, but whatever makes you happy. 500 pounds and no money said, if the clip was fake, the anger would be nuclear. Police report, protective order, loud, immediate action, especially if your abuser was lying about you while you're married. Instead, quiet, evasive, a break. The lack of rage is the tell. Silence can be very loud. Yeah, she was. We want to hear your side, Salah, please. I don't like you, but I'd like to hear your side. Please don't woof woof at me. You're an effing dog. Hold on, here's another clip from Alabama Chopstick. I just really like her.
There's no trust. You're a fucking dog for what you did. Fuck you. I hate you. And don't ever talk to me again.
Juan, let me translate this for you in case you're new to the Foodie verse. She says, fuck you, I hate you, don't talk to me again. What that means is, I love you, please don't leave me ever, and I'll be calling you in about 8 minutes. And 2, do you think that guy outside the window could hear her? And I feel bad for him. That was an awful lot of obscenities for a guy in a brand new Burlington coat.
Fucking weirdo.
See, I don't know why she was calling that dude a fucking weirdo.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, Burlington Coat Factory has never judged me once and always has a coat I didn't know I needed. Just put it in the back of the closet, and maybe 2 years from now I'll get around to wearing it.
There's no trust.
Oh my gosh. You're an effing dog. It seems like you've done worse. Far more recently than him, Chantal. Anyway, Shanny was crying and wailing like a banshee because Rev was upstairs talking to a girl on the phone. Let's see how much we can hear of this. I really don't want a headache. No, thank you. That sounds fake. It sounds like a child trying to force out to. Flashing Pondu said, Koki is Chantal's true love. Salah has always been a rebound. Chantal and Koki deserve each other. Seems like it. And then this is Rev. I am just not going to comment. This whole thing. It's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 450s. Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty close with that.
Jules tells all. I'm trying to. Okay, absolutely. You're getting. Oh God, Jules, you're awesome. You know this.
Thank you.
We're having a good show here. This is good.
Someone said, Rev, how did you feel about receiving the scarlet A on your forehead?
I'm making a post right now, Jules. It's called. I'm putting Yoshi girlfriend.
Yoshi girlfriend?
I'm putting that, but I'm also going to put ... I love as because I do. Okay.
Period.
I do, and you're comfortable with this, my Yoshi.
Let's have a threesome with Ezzy.
Oh my God, that's really hot. Yeah, see, socks like fuck. Really?
Oh yeah.
I'm down. I'm down. That's a done deal.
Did you go to court drunk? I mean, I'm not judging. I've done that too, but you seemed drunk at 4:40 this morning, but maybe it was just the internet. I don't know. Yuck. I really wonder what Shanny is going to do. I hope they get her out today. Well, I think Rev is awful. I think what Shanny is doing right now is terrible, right? Like, she's in somebody else's home and destroying it. She needs to get the fuck out. And she's no fall risk. Like, I've seen her, for one thing, if she was doing laps in a hospital, they didn't think she was a fall risk. And she moves around the house just fine when she needs to. So, I'm just going to play this right now for the people defending FFG in my comment section. And I really don't need to say much else.
But don't start with me, bitch. I will fucking end it. You seem to forget. Yes, I was in an abusive relationship for 7 fucking years, but I gave it back almost as good as I got it. I regularly beat the shit out of a man for 7 fucking years. Are you going to pretend like you forgot that little nugget of information? But don't start with me, bitch. I will.
My gosh. I heard the guy was 130 pounds soaking wet. When you're telling me to the people who keep showing up in my comment section she was defending herself, do you ever listen to what she really says? Do you? If not, you should. How can I get out of this fucking... Oh, there we go. She is sick. I cannot even stand the sound of her voice. Anyways, this is from Deleted Foodie Beauty's Valentine's Day, Fighting with Salad and Starving the Cat. So it exists. Nobody faked it. It's just a clip. Her own words. Haters, this is from December 30th, 2023, by the way. So FFG's ex was in an abusive relationship for 7 years as well. Interesting that she was the one who came out of that relationship with a Joker-faced mugshot. Her words. Okay. Walmart has really cute stuff lately. And I follow these Walmart influencers because, I don't know, they find the cute stuff that I don't want to search for. And this is the new Valentine's jogger set, and it's so cozy. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's cozy and it's cute, and everybody needs it for Valentine's Day. I think the shirt was like 10 something and the sweats were $12.88, but they're selling fast. Search if you're into, like, I don't know, I'm not against Walmart clothes, right? Like, I'm not going to pretend I only shop at Nordstrom. I only wear, $120 jeans. I only can afford one person's shopping addiction these days, and that's my kid. As long as she looks cute and has all the brand name stuff that she wants, I'm good. I'm fine with Walmart clothes. I'm fine with this Walmart jogger set. I've done my days of expensive shit. I just don't care anymore. Like, who am I trying to impress? I want to look cute, but I'm in a relationship. Like, I'm not trying to meet anybody. So let me wear my Valentine's Day jogger set, okay? It is cute. It is cute. Anyways, if you go on Facebook and you search Walmart finds, there's a bunch of accounts that find all the cute stuff. Like, if you really like Diet Coke, they have this gray sweater right now, and it's a Diet Coke can, and it has a little bow on it, and it's absolutely adorable. Listen, you buy what you like. Yeah, I'm about comfort. Like, before, I used to be in the low cut, crack showing jeans and all of that, and I just want to be comfortable these days. That's it. That's all. I feel the most confident when I'm comfortable. I don't know if anybody could relate. Anyways, I wanted to see what the options were for Natter doing what he's doing. So it says to report non-consensual sharing of intimate images in Canada, you can take several steps, including reporting to the police, contacting specialized support services, and requesting the removal of the images from online platforms. It says immediate steps. Ensure safety. If you're in immediate danger, call 911. Do not respond. Avoid communicating further with the person. Do you hear this, Chantal? Avoid communicating further with the person who shared or is threatening to share the images, as this can worsen the situation. Collect evidence. Before images are removed, take screenshots of the post. Girl World did that for you, don't worry. Take screenshots of the post, messages, or threats. Be sure to capture the URL, the date, the time, the username of the poster, and any relevant information. I saw that. Seek support. Talk to a trusted adult counselor or support worker. Confidential support is available through services like Kids Help Phone at 1-800-668-6868 or Victims Link BC at 1-800-563-0808. Call or text. Reporting options. You can report to the police. The non-consensual distribution of intimate images is a criminal code offense in Canada. You can report the crime to your local police, RCM, or RCMP non-emergency line. They will investigate and decide whether to lay charges. Let's see. To specialized agencies, you can report to cybertip.ca. That's Canada's tip line for reporting online sexual abuse and exploitation. Needhelpnow.ca, a resource designed for teens and adults who are victimized as minors to help stop the spread of images and provide practical steps for removal. Some provinces like British Columbia offer specific services such as the Intimate Images Protective Service. The phone number is 1-833-688-4381 to help victims navigate their options. It says online platforms, most social media platforms and websites have reporting mechanisms to remove, I think it cuts off right there. These are her legal options: civil resolution, court action, peace bond, legal counsel. She can consult with a lawyer who specializes in privacy and reputation management. They can help determine the best legal strategy, which may include sending cease and desist letters or filing a lawsuit for damages. Okay, so it says sharing an intimate image of a person without their consent is a criminal offense in Canada under Section 162.1 of the Criminal Code, which can result in penalties ranging from a fine up to 5 years in prison. The specific penalty depends on how the Crown or prosecutor chooses to pursue the case. Potential penalties: the offense is a hybrid offense, meaning the Crown has the discretion to proceed either by summary conviction, less serious, or by indictment, more serious. It says if prosecuted by summary conviction, the maximum penalty is 2 years less a day in jail and or up to a fine of $5,000. Additional consequences. Beyond imprisonment and fines, a conviction can lead to other significant consequences. Internet prohibition order. A judge may impose an order that prohibits the offender from using the internet or any other digital network, potentially for life. I thought that's what he had right now. I could have swore when everything came out about him being in jail again and getting released, I swore I heard he's not supposed to be online. So Chantal, if he's sharing images that you did not give consent to be shared, you need to report him. Criminal record. A conviction results in a permanent criminal record, which can impact employment opportunities, travel to other countries, and a person's reputation. She can also file a civil lawsuit. Anyways, this guy needs to just stay in jail. Canada is too nice. They keep giving him chances. You can't give certain people chances. They're just dangerous for good. There's no rehabilitating. I don't think you can rehabilitate Natter. Anyways, this is where she pies herself, Amberlynn. I think she hopes the video goes viral. She's, you know what? And she might. I might be feeling bad for her for no fucking reason. And she's loving all the attention she's getting, right?
It's so good.
All right.
Listen.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I got you full screen. This is your moment.
I don't want
it's tripping.
Oh my God.
And why are we reading this? Because revenge porn is illegal, and I want people to know there's options. When I was going through it, I would have loved somebody to be doing a stream and telling me what to do. Instead, I told my therapist and kept documenting every time the person shared it or whatever, in case I needed to take it further. And I think eventually, I don't know, the guy got bored or something.
I have the anxiety. I'm scared.
I'd say it's not bad, but it's actually way worse than I remembered. So
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do it my own way. Okay.
All right.
Wait, it's gonna get on my. Okay. You got it.
Oh.
Yes, I got it.
Oh,
no.
not
The crust. It's so good.
You know, maybe Chantal is hoping she'll go viral. Would you put a pie in your face for a bunch of fat men to laugh at you? I wouldn't. Some money isn't worth it. I don't know. Tweet T said, is she going to press charges now that he released the audio as well? One thing is the back of the head and the floor. Another thing is the audio. We all know she won't, though, because she plans to go back again and again. The audio was really bad, you guys. Amber had to buy that pie sympathy bone. Nah. Chantal would have to admit they recently have had sex, and she won't do that, so Natter will get away with it like he always does. I feel like this song is forever a favorite. Well, any song that I share is, but I really enjoy the Eagles' Take It Easy. I like every instrument playing in that song. I like the word. I love it all. And then I was listening to Jimmy Buffett Fins because it's a good time, and I do the fins every single time, the fins to the left and the fins to the right. I'm very sad that I never got to go to a Jimmy Buffett concert. I think he's one of the raddest dudes that had walked this planet. Like, I think he was all good, and he had amazing music. Bachman Turner Overdrive, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. That's also a really good song. If you haven't heard it, please search it and listen to it and just enjoy. This is Rev going to court. Do you know that there was so much more typed, but I kept deleting it because in this moment, I'm just glad he's going to court. Whether he's drunk and looks like he just came straight from a dumpster somewhere, you know, at least he's going to court. Here's the thing. I may have been drunk, but like I feel like I had always been told when you go to court for any reason, look presentable, right? And especially if you're doing bad or you want the judge to grant something for you, like look presentable. Don't come in shit-faced. But in this moment, I'm just glad he went, so we're going to take it as a win, I guess. And then this is where I went to Shanny's live. So it sounds like Shanny's getting served today, and Rev went to court to get a PFA, but she's live laughing and having a good old time.
It looks like he's going to be waiting for a while to talk to the judge.
Hopefully he stays and talks to him. Ouch.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me speed her up more.
Not worried. I'll be okay.
Let me see if she's still live. Does anybody care about this clip? No, she's not. She was live for 49 minutes, 21 minutes ago. Chantal showed his text asking if she wanted to starfish. December 1st, I think. Or December, I think.
I'm not afraid. I'm really not.
You should be. Start packing or something. Do you have warm clothes to wear outside? Do you have a sleeping
No, it's
bag?
the same way here, Mashburn. Unless someone was physically harmed, a judge typically does not do same-day PFA hearings exactly. And by then, I'll probably be out of the house, so...
But what if they threatened to Lorena Bob at you on the internet?
Okay.
I know, I want to fix her glasses.
I know. Mm-hmm. And
oh, fuck. Why did I turn it down?
any proof of anything.
He's not going to get it unless he has evidence of direct threats.
I guess he can be motivated, but only if it's like pussy.
Her place is a mess. Hold on. Don't you feel like a slob? No.
Yeah, he's not going to get it unless he has evidence of direct threats or harm. People think they just give these out. They do not. No, they don't.
Well, they did me. The judge.
How would you hear if I'm getting served? He shouldn't be talking about anything.
Kelly said Shanny lied to the cops, saying she was waiting for a call to get her out. She won't leave unless she gets free housing somewhere else.
What, he made a video talking about it? Already? Oh, good.
So was she served or is she getting served?
No, thanks for telling me.
Oh, heard you're getting served today. Where do you plan to go?
I know that, hey girl.
Way to go, Shanny.
Collins, the one names is not proof of abuse. Yelling at someone is not proof. Threatening to Lorena Bob at someone is not the same as threatening someone's life. No, it's not.
Isn't it still threatening harm to somebody? So now people can only get PFAs if their actual life was threatened. I would think chopping body parts off is a threat, but what do I know? Anyway, she's psychotic. I hope she's out in the snow today. Don't like Rev, but she has no right to be there. She seems confident that they won't kick a woman that's a fall risk out on the street. She's in denial. Essie comes in and says Rev's meeting up with her.
Poor little baby he is.
My ex-friend. Oh my gosh, Nicole.
The fact that it is filmed for an audience sheds a different light on the event. Repeating myself a big. Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna hit my vape.
That's true too, honey.
Does she get
He's
more
going to the
warts?
courthouse trying to get a PFA when I've done absolutely nothing to him. So.
You've destroyed his property and threatened physical harm to him. I was present for many of the lives. You said you were going to go into a blackout and you were willing to take a charge. I mean, to me, that's all threats.
We just wait and we find out what happens. But I know they're not going to kick a woman who's a fall risk with a walker straight out on the streets.
What if he has proof of you running and walking around the house without the walker?
You know, I think they'd get a lot of calls.
Nobody would care if you were homeless. Lots of blood vessels in the PB. You can die from blood loss. I had to mute and cough. It's a legal document.
I know, Angel.
Like a restraining order. Why don't you just go to a shelter, someone asked.
Yeah, exactly, Christina. Are you being third party? That's cute.
No matter what they say, he's going to come in pretending like they were all on his side. Mrs. M! Thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, honey. I logged in late because of work. Can you recap the Foodie Natter updates? Was it confirmed they were together or just allegedly? I hope you, your daughter, and the pups had the best New Year. I hope you had a happy New Year as well, Mrs. M. Thank you so much for the super chat. So Natter has been uploading to Facebook videos of him and Chantal in the act and audio as well. And he's offering to give the full video to people who will pay $100 for it. So that's happening currently. Chantal's taking a month off, supposedly. Her and Salah were fighting pretty badly. What was that, yesterday? The day before? Yesterday, maybe? I don't know. They were fighting pretty badly. He was flirting with people in her chat. She blocked those women, raged at Salah. We still don't know what's happening with that. He said he was going to block her. Her life's a fucking mess. It's such a mess right now. And Natter showed that just yesterday, Foodie Beauty was even emailing him saying, you ruined my life. You said you weren't going to talk about me on social media. So it's pretty much what we talked about. What he's doing is revenge porn. I hate her, but what he's doing is illegal. Oh, and Happy New Year.
No matter what, they say he's going to come in pretending like they were all on his side. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it unless I'm handed something.
So they're legitimately going to have to physically remove her, right? I don't think she's going down without a fight, fall risk and all. No one gives a shit if she's a fall risk. Why does she need to be catered to?
Oh, look at more males
right?
being abusive toward women. Have fun with that, little incels.
He lives an entire life of pretend. So does she, though. It's not.
Yeah, he can't come out on live stream and be like, "Get the fuck out! It got approved." How is that legal?
I don't know. How do you just let two blackheads sit under your eye like that? It's hard to focus on your words because I don't understand the last time you washed your face.
Whatever you say.
She will
Rando.
most likely be put in jail if she decides to fight them. Good. She needs to go somewhere, and it's away from there. Look at him back of her.
I know, hey girl.
Is that all trash?
Exactly, Mashburn.
It
Legally, you
is.
would have to be served papers, and he would be told not to speak to you. Exactly.
Oh, there's Essie.
Obviously, you don't know how shit works. I do, though.
Jason is meeting up with me. And then I think they disappeared.
Exactly, Sam.
Oh, no, they're still there.
Exactly.
Doesn't the accused get their day in court? They do, but don't they still get a restraining order against them, even if it's an emergency temporary one? Wouldn't they still grant that to the other person who's saying, I'm in fear for my life? Because there's usually a long period of time before you go in front of a judge and share your side, right? I would think the courts would have to protect themselves. Anyways, I just thought that you guys should know that Busy Little Bee is judging anyone on Twitter sharing Chantal's revenge corn, but not that long ago, she was sharing mine on her sock accounts. So Friday, February 14th, she was DMing with someone and said, it wouldn't come back on you if I dropped that pic from my sock, right? I'm guessing it's been passed around quite a bit. Dumb Bish needs to receive her karma. This is FFG's new best friend, by the way. You should probably stop judging other people because you shared my picture far and wide. A picture you didn't have permission to share. A picture that you edited and put a poop emoji over. A picture that you laughed about with your friends that it looked like I had been raped up the ass, you nasty cunt. Don't judge anybody else before you get your own shit in order. Delete my photos off your phone, please. That's weird. I think it's weird, the street I live in. I think it's weird that you save photos of me on your phone. I think that you need to get help, lady. You're only going to get worse hanging around FFG, and I'm not going to deal with your methed up ass. So there's that. Anyways, I think that's all I have for today. So on that note, I want to thank my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members. Mrs. M, thank you so much for the super chat. I really have to pee, you guys. I guess my closing thoughts are, I fucking hate Chantal, but I hate what Natter's doing more. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be sharing Chantal's video. I'm not going to be laughing at it. It's violating when it happens to you. It fucking sucks. I think he needs to be reported and go to jail forever. So we'll stop hurting people, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not a psychic, but I'd be willing to bet money that Chantal is not going to report him and she is going to see him again. And even more is going to come out. But you know what? That's none of my business. What is my business is that there's a dangerous man in Canada who is in and out of jail for stabbing people. And now he's offering people's revenge corn to the highest bidder. Yeah, so my thoughts are he fucking sucks. If Chantal continues to be insane and meeting up with him, I guess she gets what she gets. But I don't know. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, honestly. Unless it's happened to you. Like, I've been assaulted before, and when that man shared those photos of me, I felt like I had been assaulted again. You feel dirty, even though it's not your fucking fault, right? But you want to know what I did too? I went and got help. I got medicated. They even upped my dose when things got really bad, but I looked at my part. I shouldn't have sent pictures, and that wouldn't have happened to me. And I do better. So Chantal, do better. Anyways, I love you guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next live stream. If Chantal magically pops up on YouTube today, I can snipe it. Okay. If she doesn't, I'll just be screen recording stuff with Shanny, Amberlyn Reed, and we'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll gossip. So I'm back doing my morning gossip streams. I just had to take Sunday off because I don't know. I think everybody needs a day off, right? Everybody needs a day to reset and just be, and I needed that. But for the most part, we're going to be live every day yapping. All right, I love you. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.